In this video, I want to share with you my experience of fasting for the very first time during Ramadan back in 2013, when I was a brand new Muslim. My first Ramadan was very challenging for me, but I overcame those challenges and learned from my experience. And I really hope that my story and my experience can help other Muslim reverts who are just about to start fasting for Ramadan 2022, or other people who are interested to learn or want to convert to Islam and want to give fasting a go. Salam, I'm Veronica Adali. I'm a revert to Islam, a founder of a modest activewear brand, a content creator, a wife, and a mom. I share my life and business journey as a Muslim woman living in New Zealand. My mission is simple: help Muslim women to embrace modesty and hijab while following their true passion. I create content to boost self-confidence, mindset, and lift your spirit so you can successfully balance faith, career, and motherhood. Subscribe for inspiration, motivation, and lots of laughter, all from a Muslim woman's perspective. Ramadan Mubarak, everyone! This video is going to kick off my Ramadan content for 2022. So for the entire month of April, I will be posting videos related to Ramadan. I'm very excited about that. Ramadan is a month of fasting and self-reflection. It's the perfect time for Muslims to take stock of their lives and reflect on their actions. Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, which can last as long as 29 or 30 days, and all of that would depend on the sighting of the moon. The Islamic calendar follows the lunar cycle, so Ramadan actually moves back by 10 or 11 days every single year. Fasting during Ramadan is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. It's also called the month of fasting because it requires Muslims to abstain from food, drink, sexual intercourse, and other worldly pleasures during the daylight hours. Some people fast up to 20 hours each day. Here in New Zealand, we'll probably have about a 12-hour fast. Fasting can be very beneficial for your health, as it can help you lose weight, improve your immune system, lower your blood pressure, and even increase your brain function, which is handy. But most importantly, it promotes self-discipline. When we fast, we normally become more mindful and introspective about our lives. It gives us an opportunity to reflect on our priorities, goals, and values. So let's jump straight into the story time. For those of you who don't know, I am a revert to Islam. I reverted to Islam back in 2013, and Ramadan of 2013 was my very first Ramadan. If you want to learn more about my revert story, I have an entire video on it. I'm going to link it over here. I'm going to link it in the description below. Add it to your watch list. How was it? To be honest, I wasn't mentally prepared for Ramadan. The first time of fasting for me was very challenging just because I didn't know what to expect. And I didn't do much research or preparation. I had never fasted before at that point in my life, and I didn't know how my body would react and what to expect overall. The first day, the first week, that was really, really hard. I was so hungry and I couldn't stop thinking about the food. But after a few days, more like a couple of weeks, my body adjusted to the new Ramadan rhythm. My mood improved, my anxiety went away, and I felt just a little bit more in control of my eating habits. So, looking back, I've been analyzing while I was preparing to do this video why it was so hard for me that very first year. The main problem for me that I wasn't eating healthy foods for suhoor. Suhoor is the morning meal that we eat before dawn, and iftar, which is the evening meal where we break our fast after sunset. And of course, when you're not eating healthy, you're not fueling your body with nutritious food, your energy levels suffer. And of course, that's what affected my energy during the first fast. I now know after several years of fasting how important it is to stick to a healthy and balanced diet. When you eat the right food, the healthy, nutritious food that will give you good quality energy, that sets you up for success. You definitely have more energy to complete your fast, and that makes your entire fast more enjoyable. Another reason was that I was emotionally all over the place. I was working very hard on healing after the loss of my father, and that caused me to eat emotionally and give in to a lot of my unhealthy cravings. 2013 was a very challenging year for me. I went through very happy days and very sad days in my life. So emotionally it was very, very hard. And of course, that affected how I approached Ramadan and fasting. If you are somebody who is trying to heal from a loss, I've actually put together a video about how I healed from loss and how I overcame my grief. I'm going to link it over here. I'm going to link it in the description below. Check it out. But going through that during that time in my life, that definitely very much affected how I approached fasting that year. I gained weight. And to be honest, completely honest here, I gained about 5 kilos during Ramadan. When you're fasting and you are gaining weight, well, you're doing something wrong. And I have always been a healthy person, but that year I had an emotional crisis, which turned into an emotional eating crisis, which caused me to eat a lot of unhealthy foods, a lot of oily and sugary foods, foods that are very nice to eat in the moment, but that make you feel very bad afterwards. This was my diet the entire Ramadan. It got better towards the end as I got a grip on things when it comes to fasting. And it actually helped me get rid of that emotional eating, even though it was very unconscious back then. Now I can look back on it and reflect on my entire experience and why it was the way it was. So during Ramadan, it's a good opportunity to lose weight, but you will only lose weight when you're in a calorie deficit and only when you eat a healthy and balanced diet. So if you do what I did, you will definitely gain weight and you're not gonna feel good. You're gonna feel sluggish and you're gonna feel tired. And I definitely didn't enjoy that. Stay away from junk food this Ramadan. However, now looking back, I'm trying to be kind to myself. I was going through a lot, and being a new Muslim, it can also be a little bit overwhelming. But now I know why it was so challenging for me, and looking back, I've learned from my mistakes. Ramadan 2014 was an entirely different experience. My fasts were balanced, I felt that I had more energy and I felt more connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I attended Taraweeh prayers and I absolutely loved that Ramadan. I personally think that fasting is not that hard if you have the right mindset and if you are physically and mentally prepared for it. And we all know that there are so many benefits to fasting, but it can also be challenging for new Muslims like I was back in 2013 and like probably you are. Back in 2013, I made Ramadan all about the food. But it's not just about the food. It's about self-reflection. It's also about self-control, patience, gratitude, spirituality, generosity, avoiding bad thoughts, bad habits, and bad actions. Ramadan is the perfect opportunity to improve your health and your spirituality. Many new Muslims are very overwhelmed by maintaining a fast throughout the entire month, but I get it. It can be challenging, but it's so worth it. So in order for you to have a healthy and balanced Ramadan as a new Muslim convert, we need to maintain a good balance between our physical needs, our mental needs, and our spiritual needs. And in the next video, I'm going to dive deeper into the actual tips and tricks to help you have a healthy, balanced, and successful Ramadan this year. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, found value in me sharing my story, make sure you comment below and let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.